Hello, friend.
Hello, friend, and welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I am Tony.
And I'm Claire.
And we're back for Mr. Robot.
Yep.
This is basically the finale, but the thing is, so it's called Part 1, Part 2.
Yep.
But this aired a week before the next one, so technically,
Okay. Yeah.
you know. But yeah, last time was Hidden Process. A bunch went on. They brought back the guy that was in the smart house.
Yeah.
That then caused the FBI to work out who he was.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about last episode. I just
Why?
want to watch the new one.
Yeah, but we got to just to remember. And then there was a shoot up at the diner.
Yeah.
Which is the crazy scene. Is great. They located Tyrell,
Yeah.
but he can't possibly be there.
Nope.
So who knows? Mr. Robot's disappeared,
Yeah.
but he wanted to come back to the apartment. Was
Yeah.
there something there? I watched
knows?
back that footage and I was like, I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, this is Season 2, Episode 11, EPS 2.9 _ Python Part 1
Is
.pz7z.
Darlene dead?
Darlene and Cisco, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about Cisco.
Cisco makes more sense than Darlene a lot of the time, though.
Yeah, but
So, like,
I
but
think
then again,
the effect of Darlene being killed by the FBI, the effect that will have on
I
Elliot,
guess,
would
yeah,
just...
yeah. Anyway, this aired on the 14th of September 2016, directed by Sam Esmail, and written by Sam Esmail. What can we
Perfect.
expect? We want to know what's happened to them.
Yeah.
Who knows? This show might just not tell us.
Tyrell.
Angela was going to tell, but
Oh.
then two people arrived on the
Yeah,
train.
who were those two people?
What's happening with her?
Too many unanswered questions.
What's going on? Yeah, are they dead or captured by the FBI? Who knows? Who knows? But let's see, we'll get on with it.
Yeah.
We've got 2 episodes, and then I don't know what happens in this show. So I'm very excited. Let's do it. 4 reactions in the description. You need your own copy to watch along. Just make sure to come back where we'll talk all about it. Let's go.
How the hell did you stop watching this when it's so gripping right now?
I'm very bad at watching TV. So, I mean, I've watched these 2 episodes.
Yeah, like
And
how
then
did
it
you not just want to watch?
I think because I watched
new
this at the
season?
time, but then the new season wasn't out.
Oh, okay.
So then by the time it came out, I heard about it, but I was like, well, I'm doing other stuff, and
Yeah.
I've just never got back into it. So there we go. This show is so good. I love it.
Angela's right. We can't beat them, but we don't have to lose to them either. Maybe there's a way to stop them from winning. Mr. Robot, the ever-present silent observer. He's always a step ahead of me, 'cause he is me. Maybe he's the key to this. What if I could be the silent observer? My friend Sam telling me about a technique he used to induce lucid dreams so he could study in his sleep.
What?
I lie in bed and repeat this mantra. Mind awake, body asleep. Oh, it'll work better if we do it together.
Didn't sign up for this.
Mind
Just
awake.
with me.
Oh, sorry.
Mind
Mind awake.
body asleep.
Oh, that's creepy.
God.
Body asleep.
What if you fall
Mind
asleep?
awake.
Wake up, Tony! Wake up!
That's so creepy. We're basically the silent observer.
Yeah.
We're Mr. Robot.
Let me see it again.
What do you think? Why couldn't it not be that place then?
Dunno.
You know, of all the gifts he sent, this is the greatest we ever received.
Oh. Good news then. Oh.
I was getting ready to dance then.
Yeah, I don't think this is a dancing matter, is it? Who are you? Where are you taking me?
So you're not going to tell me where you're taking me?
This is creepy.
Can't.
Do you think it could be the Dark Army? That she
Possibly.
was gonna talk.
Yeah. I mean, Cisco's warned about that many times,
Yeah.
right? So if you leave or if you try anything, they're gonna... Yeah.
You think I didn't make copies? There are copies everywhere.
I don't know if that's gonna help your case.
No. And we don't give a shit.
Yeah, apparently so. Love that they haven't said a word. And we still get that creepy music in the background.
This isn't my blood, in case you're wondering.
You're in shock.
At you and the way you're treating me right now, sure.
She is on a mission, isn't she? God damn.
You know I can't leave. Yes, you can.
boss says leave, so get out of here.
They're gonna force you to take leave if you keep talking like that.
This is all your fault.
Hmm.
I told
It's not every day I get casually blamed for the deaths of innocent people.
behind this.
I agree with you. Something's going on, especially given the weird timing of this $2 trillion.
What, $2 trillion?
China bailed out E-Corp. $2 trillion, no interest.
Brilliant.
I'm on your side. We need to start finding a way to walk in between the minds and not on them.
How can you rest after all this? And he's so close, and then
Promise me you'll let me do the interview.
Hmm? Does that mean? Hmm?
Someone's alive.
Yeah. I'd imagine so.
Who is... We've not seen her before, have we?
Nope.
The house?
No, looks like it. Oh, I was like, pay your fare. What a great shot.
This music on purpose.
Probably, yeah.
Looks like she's got a new family.
Yeah. I like the tennis ball to tell him when to stop. It's really... Do people do that?
Maybe.
Yeah.
This house doesn't really look lived in, does it?
It's kind of fancy.
I like the plates. See them on top of the cabinets. They were colourful.
This place is kind of giving me creepy vibes.
Yeah.
It's eerie.
Yeah, you just expect someone to be whacked over the back of the head any second. Why are the faces all...
They certainly are all blocked out. Maybe this was someone else's house first and they've taken it. I would be so confused. Even more so.
What the fuck is going on?
You tell me.
It's a very big fish.
This is a big fish. I really like the way this looks. It's just kind of in a void of black. Wow.
What's happening?
What would you be thinking right now?
Confusion.
Yeah. Where have I been taken?
Is there going to be like text on the computer on
That's
the
a really
outside?
old looking computer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that a red phone as well? It reminds me of the phone from Control. She looks like Tatum from Control. That what?
Is that a child?
That
We don't have
certainly
much
is.
time. Let's get started.
Who are you?
There's water coming out of that fish tank. We don't have much time. Let's get started.
It's a game.
Have you ever cried during sex?
Personal. Okay.
What's going on?
Have you ever cried during sex?
Answer the question.
If you don't answer, I'll be punished.
Jeez.
They'll beat me.
Who's doing that to you?
This is so creepy.
What the fuck has happened to this? I don't even know what show this is now that we're watching.
Yes. Have you ever cried during sex?
No.
Have you ever fantasized about murdering your father?
No.
What type of game is this?
Are you a giraffe or a seagull?
She started flapping her wings.
Look, with E-coin equal to $1,
Jesus.
it'll free up the economy.
I am saying no. Unconstitutional. You can't make your own currency.
Bitcoin takes over. We are all in a world of hell. It is partly controlled by Chinese miners.
You just accepted $2 trillion from them.
And now I want to use it against them.
This seems suspicious.
You want to regulate it? Regulate the shit out of it. The 5/9 attacks, they just accelerated it.
Feels like they've just made things worse.
Yeah.
Well, how long have you been plotting against me?
I don't give a shit about you. Please.
God, the water is going from the tank. That poor fish!
I don't want the fish to die.
Are you
I
red
wanted
or
to know
purple?
if she was a giraffe or a seagull.
Oh, yeah, we'll never know.
Is the key in the room?
I don't know what you mean.
Is the key
She's just
in
gonna
the room?
repeat it until you
I
work
don't
it out.
know.
This is weird.
This is very weird.
Yes.
Hello.
You are standing in the dark room.
Just playing an adventure
I
game.
like the torch.
A door in front of you. What do you do?
I open the door.
The knob doesn't turn. How do you open
I
it?
don't know.
The knob doesn't turn. How do you open
I said I don't fucking know.
How do you open it?
With a key.
Thank you.
What happens now?
Thank you.
She's like in an escape room or something. I don't know.
Is the key in the room?
Is the key in the room?
Yes.
She's
The key was in my fist.
using her imagination.
I'll be back with your results.
You look so confused.
She's being initiated into some...
It seems like a test of some sort, doesn't it?
Are you of sane mind to know the next information? Oh, that's not the same place.
Ooh, I like the quick cuts. She looks defeated.
Oh, that lovely sound effect.
Is she gonna be able to sleep?
I think that is a negative.
No. I mean, how could you after that?
Yeah.
Alexa, wake me up.
Sorry, I didn't understand the question you were asking.
Because I wasn't asking a question, you dumb bitch.
I don't know why I found that
That's
so
really
funny.
Yes.
Aww.
That's cute.
Alexa, do you have a boyfriend?
I'm not the dating kind.
Yeah, me too, hon. We're a lot alike. Alexa, are you happy?
I'm happy when I'm helping you.
How cliche.
Alexa, are you alone?
She's going through some shit, isn't she?
Alexa, do you love me?
That's not the kind of thing I am capable of.
Burn.
It's crazy how she's against our main characters, but
Alexa,
Yeah.
good night.
I care about her. Like,
I also love the fact she put her glasses on to talk to
yeah. She wanted to look. Oh no.
Oh,
That poor fish.
that was a big fish.
Why'd they kill him? I don't like that.
That's not the child, right?
I imagine not.
Who are you?
Huh?
Is this your house?
I wanted to confirm that this wasn't a waste of my time.
Well, what about my time?
My time is much more valuable.
Damn.
Only allotted 28 minutes for this conversation, which is very generous.
I was going to say, that's really generous.
I'd like to leave.
Surely you want to know why. That is, if you indeed believe that your time holds any value.
It's a good point. Yeah. Oh, this shot is so good.
I've been
It
here
looks
close
so
to 4
good.
hours.
The door was locked.
I've always found doors fascinating. They hold the entry to unlimited imagination. A lock stopped you from all of that. Lazy.
Doors. They are amazing.
Yeah.
You're a terrible person. You hurt that little girl.
Makeup. It was part of the test. Empathy. I know you have sensitive information and I don't want you to release it. Normally my associates would have murdered you by now. In fact, by my calculations, you should have been dead 90 days ago.
Damn.
You stuck around long past your expiration.
Oh.
Like an annoying penny, keep turning up. Why? You are so special to Philip Price. He's ruining our partnership, and somehow it seems that you're the motivation. It's true. We have an event and a friend in common. You and Mr. Alderson became who you are after what happened with the Washington Township plant so many years ago.
I'm gonna unlock some shit here by bringing this up.
What does this have to do with Elliot?
If I told you that your mother and Elliot's father died for a reason, would it make a difference? And you are both who you are today because of that event.
Look, I don't know what you want, but I'll give you the jump drive.
I want your belief.
Belief in what?
A better world. It's gonna be something cliche. Or not.
I feel like this show doesn't really do that.
Do you ever think that if you imagined or believed in something, it would come true?
Hmm?
Yeah.
Actually, I did believe that, but I'm slowly having to admit that's just not the real world.
This is so eerie.
The music in the background.
Yeah,
The
the sound.
I guess it
like...
all depends on what your definition of real is.
Take the red pill or the blue pill.
Oh, that's a good transition.
It's creepy. Hey.
He's back.
I guess he's got what he's looking for. What a shot.
Did it work?
He's doing the opposite on him. It's so cool.
Can he see us? Hear us?
Oh, it's so
asshole.
good.
So he thinks that Mr. Robot comes out when he's asleep.
Now I'm
Yeah.
the silent observer.
He's
Yeah.
Like him.
It's basically what
Like
he
you.
was doing without knowing, like in
Yeah.
the previous episodes.
This is a cipher message.
B is 2, C is 3.
You can hear him too, right?
Like I look directly at us. This is so good. Ugh.
GUR, a shift value of 13.
Perrin.
Pages, Wikipedia.
The
Perrin
parent
page.
pages
Will help
will
you find your...
help you find your calling. Cut down the woods.
Oh my lord, this is crazy.
Cut down the woods. Remove all of the Perrin and Erdos Woods numbers.
And then it leaves you with what you need. How cool.
Is it going to be coordinates?
Maybe.
It's a
lot of numbers though.
It's a phone number.
Oh.
But to who?
What if your phone rang right now? Would you be freaked out?
My phone has been ringing.
25th and 8th. There will be a cab waiting.
Oh, that's cool. This show is so cool. Where's it leading him?
He's following.
That was cool. We've seen this place in Person of Interest.
Yeah.
It's New York, so...
We can't lose him.
You say we can't lose him, but you are the same person.
Yeah. He's like in the astral plane.
Yeah. That's her lawyer, isn't it?
Yes.
I need you to forget about that voicemail that I left you.
That's not ominous.
Are you in danger?
No.
I'm not convinced. What shot? That's so creepy.
Don't call me anymore.
She been smitten by the ways of the White Rose?
Where did he go? Wait, I'm not following him. I am him.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
What I should be asking is, where am I going?
اليت نو اليت خلصني يا ابني في يومك الازرق ده.
No, okay. Wait.
I like how the guy spoke in his own language. He's like, I've had enough of this.
Address?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
Address? Chambers in church.
This is no longer a question of what I'm seeing. No, we know that's not reliable. The real question is, what am I not seeing?
You have to understand. Us two meeting right now, it's dangerous.
You think?
Don't worry, we're safe.
I have a lot of questions right now.
Do you see him?
My apologies, sir.
Did you hear that? Hey! Do you see him?
Elliot, stop it.
Did you hear that?
Hey! You have to calm down. I need you to
Turn around
Elliot,
and tell me if you see someone
over.
sitting next to me right now.
Just pull over. Just pull over, sir.
Shut up! Stop! I need you to turn around
Elliot,
and tell me if you see someone.
What was the meaning of that? I know you've been under a lot of stress, but I've been under a lot of stress too. Can you even begin to imagine what it's been like for me? Enough of these games and let's go. We're close.
Close to what?
Have you forgotten everything?
Kind of.
It worked, Elliot. It's up to us now.
That's me right now. I'm just like, what?
Chloe, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Well. Tyrell Wellick. So, that
Was
was...
Darlene okay?
Cisco?
Yeah, exactly. People got shot up last season.
So that was episode 11, Python Part 1. What did you think of it?
It's weird.
It was weird. I really enjoyed it. So
It was
when I
good.
said... so last time, obviously, the shoot-up bit happened, and I'm like, I don't remember these bits, I don't remember things.
Yeah.
I really clearly remember the test with the,
Yeah.
the room and the phone.
That's because it's so
and
bloody weird.
It's so weird. And I was like, I was starting to doubt myself as we were getting through the season. I was like, was that Mr. Robot? Was that in season 3? Have I seen season 3? But no.
I think having
It
a
happened.
child sit in front of someone saying, have you ever cried
During sex is a bit weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd stick to your head, that moment
Yeah.
of what?
Yeah, there we go. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
It was good. We got a lot of things happening, so yeah. We got an opening with Elliot.
Yes.
Lined out, talking about Mr. Robot.
Yeah.
And how he's always been a step ahead of me.
Yeah.
But how can he be? Because he is me.
Yeah.
And then he remembered a guy he went to, or a method he had of like having lucid dreams, right? Or
Yeah,
lucid
so he could do his
sleep.
homework or something.
Yeah. So, and what did he do?
He did you have to repeat a mantra.
Yes.
Of mind awake, body asleep.
Mind awake, body Say it with me. Yeah. Because he was saying how Mr. Robot's always been the silent observer, and I want to be that, or kind of like. And then he did mention us later on, saying we were the silent observer. So, yeah. So there you go, and then it
goes to the baby
cool.
after that.
Yeah, it cut to the only bit of Joanna we got.
Yeah, with the guy.
Yeah, her bodyguard guy, and he was like, "What do you want us to do?" And she's like, "Show me again."
Yeah, and this is the best gift that he's given.
Yeah. And that was it. That's all we got. Yeah. Whereas he was saying, "Oh, it's impossible it can be there," and she seems a bit more optimistic than he does. So, yeah.
But what is the gift? Is the gift him, or is it
just knowing? I don't know, where he is or something. I don't know. We don't know. Yeah. Angela was in a van.
Yes. So the people that we saw on the tube were there. Obviously kidnapped her.
Yeah.
There was some lovely music playing, and she was just like, "Who are you?" And they just weren't answering.
Yeah. Yeah, they were not listening. She's like, "Oh, people are going to know I'm missing. I've made loads of copies of this, blah, blah, blah."
Yeah, and they just turn up music.
Yeah, they don't care. And she just kind of sat down and gave up. Yeah. Yeah. I like the little details of when it went through the tunnel, the radio static came.
Yeah.
And just so good.
Yeah. Did we go to DPR or
in hospital? Yeah.
Where they're asking her some questions, and she's getting a bit short with them.
She's like, wasting time, and I'll be more use out of
we need to tell Comey. Is it Comey?
Yeah, Director Comey. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'd be more useful on the scene. Like, this is a waste of time.
Yeah.
This is not my blood.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah. And then Santiago.
He's like,
can I have a moment alone with her?
And then the guy, the Fleora rep, him. Who are they? I don't know.
I don't know. He's like, I can't leave. And he's like, yes, you can.
And he's like, fine. Yeah. And then she's like, this is all your fault.
Yeah. Because you put the sketch
Innocent
out.
people died.
Yeah. And he's like, another day where I've been told I've killed innocent people, sort of thing. Like,
and there's $2 trillion. And she's like, what? What are you talking about? That the Chinese government are bailing out the ECOP for $2 trillion. No interest.
Yeah. No,
it's unprecedented.
It's a trap, and he's like, there is something going on,
But yeah, that's like, she's saying they shut us up like a month ago, and he's like, that's ancient history.
In the political world.
Yeah, this is the now, it's the $2 trillion, so you need to get some rest.
Yeah.
Go sleep. And then
we
she's
need
like,
to find a way to walk through the mines.
Yes, yeah, I really like that.
Set
Yeah. So they got to try and work it out while stepping around all these obstacles. Yeah. And then she was like, you need to let me do the interview.
And he's like, you need it'd be like, we can do it in a few hours' time.
Yeah, it can wait. Yeah, so. Yeah, we might as well carry on with her. So she went home.
Yeah. Had a bit of a weird.
Well, she was going to go sleep, and then she started having a nice conversation
with Alexa.
With her best friend.
Yeah.
Alexa.
Being alone, and does Alexa love her? And
what colour are your eyes? Yeah, she looked very sad. Like I said in the reaction, I was kind of like, she's against our main characters. She's trying to stop them and take them down and whatnot.
But you have sympathy for
her.
Yeah,
hell yeah, because she's a really cool character, and she's like, you care for her.
She's just doing her job.
Yeah. Crazy, and everything's going against her.
It's weird because, like, the other main characters, they're obviously technically they're the bad people, and they're breaking the law.
But there are other bad people. It's crazy.
I feel like it's a weird look. Like, if they were in this and they were killing people and doing but the thing is, it is when you think about it, like, they are referring to it as a terrorist attack.
Yes.
But I think because
it's gone beyond that now. She said in the hospital, she's like, it's gone beyond that. It's now war.
Yeah, but I think because it's all like electronic and stuff, you don't see it as a bigger crime.
I mean, yeah, but even then, you say it's electronic. There's been shoot-ups now. There's been people killed. There's been...
Yeah. But like Elliot and Darlene, they've just been hacking. So hacking is a big thing, and but I think because it doesn't directly involve people, you're just like, they're just hacking.
It's a victimless
But if they
crime.
were going out killing people, you'd be like, hang on a second, I don't think these are the people we should be rooting for, right?
It's very blurred lines with the antagonists and protagonists. I mean, you could argue that Dark Army and E-Corp are...
Yeah, Dark Army are a bit
I mean, it's weird. So our protagonist, the protagonist is Elliot.
Yeah.
But he is doing kind of bad things, I guess, the hacking and
they're
stuff.
doing
but
bad
he's
things.
doing it for a good reason.
I think we're swayed by his reasoning of getting rid of the debt in the world.
He's not an evil person or a bad person.
And he has this beef with E-Corp because they killed his dad. And I think we're swayed by his reasons that it kind of probably kind of puts our blinkers on to actually what he's doing is really bad. Do you know what I mean?
But he's doing it for a good reason.
Yeah, that's
because
what I mean.
are pretty evil. So.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, but because of his reasons behind it, it tunnel visions and blinkers us into what's actually happening.
Kind of.
Because it is, how much of this is he involved in?
But he's involved in it completely.
Yeah, but we're only seeing little snippets, aren't we?
That's what's cool about it. That's what we only know as much as he knows right now.
We're rooting for him, and he could be the worst of all of them in this.
Who knows? Yeah. But,
kind of
so
see
Di Piero, she was basically, she looked very upset. She's alone. Yeah,
but she was going to sleep.
Yeah. Angela comes home. Not home, but to a home.
She wakes up in the back of the van, doesn't she? And they're kind of in, looks like a suburb, I guess.
You can't really see it because of the angles they're showing is really cool.
But it looks like a suburb, trees.
But what I'm saying is you can only see like the sky. You can't see houses really.
I feel like you saw a few roofs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's really well shot to like still keep the mystery of where you are or what the hell's going on. And then you see you see little hints of it, like the basketball hoop and then just the house, and you're like, oh, okay.
And then they pull into a garage.
Yeah.
With the tennis ball.
Yeah. People still haven't said a word. And they go through this house which has all the faces like covered up.
The pictures,
It's a really clean, modern looking house.
Yeah. And then they go into a room.
And lock her in.
It's a very dark room.
Yeah, I love the way that room looks.
And all it has is a computer.
So well lit. A really old computer.
Fish tank. A floppy disk drive.
Commodore or something?
Yeah. A red phone and a book.
Yeah. And then a girl comes in.
No, she tries to get out, doesn't she? But the door's locked.
Yeah. Oh, and then she's kind of looking around. Yeah, she looks.
And there's a little cat poster saying "Hang in there."
Yeah. And then the girl comes in.
Yeah.
And you're like, what is this? It's so confusing. It's like, what is happening? And then
she's
she
like,
loads
we
up.
must begin the test.
The fish tank is emptying. Like the water's emptying. We need to be quick.
Yeah. She's just like, who are you?
What is going on? Yeah. And then she puts the floppy disk in, and it's Land of Galedia?
Yeah, then she repeats the question and she's like, I'm not doing this. Like, who are you?
Yeah.
Why am I here? And then the little girl stands up and says,
like, please, you need to answer.
They will beat me.
Yeah. Does the phone ring at that point? And she's like, yes. So they're like, I need to do this. Weird. Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, actually, I think she asked the first question first.
Possible. Yeah.
I think she loads it up, then asked the first question of, have you ever cried during sex? And that's when she's also like,
I'm not answering your questions. What is this?
Yeah. And then she stands up and says, they'll beat me if I don't answer them. Yeah. They're such weird questions, aren't they?
Yeah, it's kind of random.
Yeah.
What could they mean?
I don't know. Are you a giraffe or a seagull?
Is she being... Are they trying to see if she's being honest?
No, maybe.
I don't know. But then some of those questions like, are you red or purple? Or...
Yeah, is the key in the room?
What was the second question? Have you ever cried during sex? Oh, have you ever fantasized about murdering your father?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
crazy.
Like, the phone rings again and then it gets passed over to Angela after is the key in the room.
Yeah, she's like, I don't understand what you're talking about.
And then she gets asked more questions on the phone.
But it's like a robot voice.
Yeah.
Which was, did you expect that? I expected an actual human.
It's like the banker from Deal or No Deal.
You never heard the voice of that.
That's right.
It kind of looks like the phone. Is that read in that? Yeah.
Yeah.
But then,
then she looks at the book, doesn't she?
Yeah, but the phone's asking, like, you see, you're in a dark room with matches and torch.
What do you do? And she's like, I use the torch to
light the door. I open the door, use the knob, the knob doesn't work, blah, blah, blah.
How do you open the door?
I use the key. The key.
The key that's in my fist, that's in my pocket.
Yeah, so that's after she hangs up the phone.
Yeah.
She's like, she looks at the book and sees the fist, and she's like, yeah, I had it, and and that's it.
She says that on the phone.
No, she doesn't.
She does.
She doesn't say it's in my fist on the phone.
She does, because then she puts the phone down, and then the girl goes, is the key in the room? And then she goes, yes.
No, because then I swear that when the girl says it is when she starts looking around, and then she looks at it. I'm pretty sure.
Nah.
I'm pretty sure.
You're gonna double check, aren't you?
Yeah. Because, like, I'm pretty sure she, thank you. And that's it.
Oh.
Yeah, and then she hangs up, and then the girl asks the question again, and she says, "Is the key in the room?" And she's like looking around, and then she looks at the book, and then she says it. Yeah, because look, then the girl takes the phone. Thank you. Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes, like, there's been cases where I'm like, oh, okay. Like,
well,
your mother
do you know what? You didn't see the plates though, did you?
The plates were not important.
Yes,
This
they
was
were.
more important. Anyway, yeah. So then she sees the book. Is then when she starts piecing together a story, basically, and says, "Oh, it's in my fist, in my pocket." Blah blah blah.
Oh yeah, because she types the answer, doesn't she?
Yes, and then it ends, and then she walks out. Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah. That's when we go back to the Piero, but we missed a bit as well in between, where Phil's talking about eCoin to that guy we've seen before.
Yeah.
We've seen that guy before where he's telling him to wipe his face.
Yeah.
But the guy was like, we can't do this. You can't make your own currency.
Yeah, it's against the Constitution.
It's the federal government's job to make currency and
Yeah.
run it. He's like, well, if you
But
don't
they
do
want
this...
to do eCoin because
Yeah.
otherwise Bitcoin would take over, and there's hackers and
Well,
whatever.
Bitcoin is unregulated.
Yeah.
It's its own thing. Like, you can't control it.
Yeah.
It will do its own thing. It's
And
controlled by
there's-
Chinese miners.
Yeah, who mine it, and then
With
there's
Bitcoin,
like-
you can regulate as much as you want. I don't
He's
care.
like, but you've just got the $2 trillion from China.
Yeah, but use it against them.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's all kind of coming together. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's like, you can regulate eCoin, do what you want with
You
it.
can do it.
Because he wants to do massive loans with eCoin, right?
Yeah, interest free.
But the guy was like, you wouldn't do that with dollars. Why will you? You can't
Yeah.
just do that with that. But yeah.
But he said like, please pass it, and you can regulate all you want. You can.
And then he was
see
like,
everyone's figures and.
the guy said something about like the president will laugh at me, and then he's
Yeah.
like, I've never given a shit about you or whatever, right? He's like,
Yeah.
you've never concerned me, whatever you do, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
The president might laugh at it, but he'll know it's the right decision.
yeah. So, yeah, there we go.
Can we go
Back with Angela.
Yeah. So after the girl leaves, we then go back to Angela, and it pans over to the fish tank
The
where
dead
all
fish.
the water's gone from the fish
Yeah,
tank.
because the second time we got to the key part, the water had got lower,
Yeah.
and then this time the fish is dead. So it's
Yeah.
got a long
But
time
then-
has passed, because like between the first time and the second time, the water had only gone down a little
Yeah.
bit, and then yeah.
And then the door opens.
And who comes in?
Do we know their name, or is it just Dark Army?
White Rose.
Oh, White Rose, yes.
There's a whole episode called
Yes,
White Rose.
White Rose, yeah. I forgot. I feel like it's been so long since we've seen White Rose.
I think I mentioned it in the episode
yeah.
as well. So,
Yeah.
yeah, White Rose comes in,
Yeah.
starts smoking, and is like,
I've allocated 28 minutes.
well, Angela's like, I've been waiting here for ages. Like, I just want to go. You can have the files, whatever. I just
Yeah.
want to go.
And they're like, I'm
Like, my time is much more valuable than
yours. I've allocated 28 minutes.
Yeah. And then it's like, you've been waiting here 4 hours and you're just going to leave? Like,
No, in 4 hours you haven't even tried to leave the door.
well, that as well. Yeah. She
Yeah.
said you didn't try to leave.
No,
Like, she's
and
like,
she-
it's locked. It's
It
like,
goes this whole conversation of like
Doors,
and
yeah.
the fascination of doors and that
unlimited
the
possibilities.
beyond a door if we could just open a door. However, a simple thing like a lock will stop you opening that door.
How weak.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then, yeah, what I was saying is like, you've waited this long and you don't want answers to why you're here.
Yeah.
You're just gonna go. And then White Rose is like, I don't care about, like, I don't care about the files. It was more
Yeah.
like, I wanted to know why you keep turning up like a
Yeah.
penny, right? Like,
Yeah.
you
You're
just
always there.
like appearing, like,
And then she says about
why are you so special?
the guy, doesn't she? Because we always think of her as with Elliot and Darlene, like she knows Darlene.
Your
as
relationship
well.
with Philip Price.
Yeah, but it's
why
Philip
are you
Price.
so special to him?
But you actually like now we know that Philip Price is in on all this.
Well, we knew that before, yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we've only really learned recently. I feel like that he's
I think most of this season we've known, and at the end of last season we saw them talking, Philip and
Yeah.
So yeah.
And then you're like, oh, actually, she's connected that way as well.
Yeah.
She's like connected to both
But
parts.
so White
of
Rose
the-
is basically trying to work out why her.
Yeah.
Why you're
because
special.
she's
what
connected
you're
to
doing.
Philip and she's connected to Elliot, but I don't really feel like Philip and Elliot are connected at what we've seen.
I mean, but Elliot's kind of like the mutual friend between all of them, I
Yeah.
guess. But yeah, apart from Philip, I guess. But yeah.
But she's mutual between both of them parts of it.
But then White Rose was talking about the township and like if that hadn't have happened and you're
part of a bigger picture.
Your mother hadn't died and Elliot's father hadn't died, you wouldn't be who you were you are now. Like if I told you they died for a greater cause, would it change? Like, and like you're lucky. Like my associates in Dark Army would have killed you by now.
You've gone past your expiration.
Yeah, by my count, you should have died 90 days ago.
Yeah.
You've gone way past your expiration. Yeah.
It's very weird, and you don't really see her get any answers, really, do you?
Not really. But then, what did they talk about? They were talking about I can't remember exactly what they said. Like, have you ever tried to will something into existence? Like, just wanting it so bad that you could will it to happen. And then Angela's like,
that's not life.
That's not the real world.
Yeah.
And then White Rose is like, well, depends on your definition of real.
Yes.
Which is when I made the Matrix reference. Because, like...
Did you like the red pill or the blue pill?
Yeah. So, there we go.
Yeah.
We can carry on with that. She goes to a lawyer, basically, after that.
Yeah, it says... basically, don't contact me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That phone call earlier,
the voicemail, ignore it. And then she's like, are you in danger? No.
No. And then she hugs her, like,
she's
don't
like,
call me again.
I can see that you're not telling me something.
Don't call me again.
Yeah.
I'm getting into this creepy Jeep and never coming back.
It's a bit weird.
Yeah. There we go. Elliot. Mind awake, body asleep.
Suddenly sees Mr.
How long have I been
Robot.
asleep? And then Mr. Robot's rummaging through
the post.
And there's his
takeout menu with lots of numbers.
Yeah.
And then he
it's
writes
a cipher.
So then he changes the numbers into letters from the alphabet.
But then it's a 13. Can't remember what he said. A 13. So I think it basically is a 13, a code basically. I don't know if it moves the letters 13 digits or something.
Maybe, yeah.
But it does something. So then it unencrypts into a message. I can't remember what it was. It was something numbers, right? Perrin, yeah. Something like that. And then he worked that to get to another thing.
And then inside the takeout menu there was numbers next to the numbers.
Said,
which then he jotted down all the numbers, but then he had to delete all the
Cut
Perrin
down
numbers.
the woods is what it said. Cut down the woods.
Then he had to take all the Perrin numbers off of there, and then put those numbers through a decoder.
But
then made a
I think the coolest bit about this whole thing though
was Elliot watching.
Was like he was at the computer, and then Elliot just stands up behind him, and then he's like, "Can he see us? Hey, asshole!" It's like
here, like waving his hand in front of us.
And then he like looks at us like, "Can he hear us?" Like, it's so good. Yeah, it's so cool.
Breaking that third
It's like
wall
the
again.
opposite of what Mr. Robot used to do, but and then
yeah, so it's
because obviously this has been happening a few times. We saw it in Cisco's apartment.
Yeah. When
and then
they're
we
two
saw it on
different
the train.
people sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a phone number. So
Which
then
is
he
cool.
phoned the number. There was an automated message.
25th and 8th.
Yeah.
Cab. Yeah, getting there. So then Elliot follows him. It's like we
Mr.
can't
Robot
lose him.
leaves. That scene though, that little snippet where Mr. Robot, because Elliot's disappeared all of a sudden, and Mr. Robot's like looking around like, is there anyone here? And then he leaves the apartment, and then you just see Elliot's hand grab the doorknob.
Yes, yeah.
As it closes,
really cool.
and then just walks out, and you're like, oh. And then he's trying to not lose
Follow him
him
through the little square. I can't remember what that place is called in real life.
Like a market.
It's an actual place. Yeah, well, obviously. But
he gets to 25th and 8, and then he's looking around.
Yeah,
like,
but he's
where's he
walking
gone?
around like, where is he? Like,
Where is he?
And then he's like,
wait, he's me.
yeah, I should be asking, where am I going? Like-
and then he sees a cab there, and then he opens the door, and the guy's like, Elliot? And he's like, what?
Elliot?
He's like, Elliot.
How do you know my name? He's like, and he starts talking in Arabic.
Yeah,
like,
and he's like, oh god. And then he's like,
like,
wait.
Yeah.
Gets in, and then he's like, address? And he's like, I don't know.
What do you mean? What are you talking
The
about?
guy's like, I feel like the guy's like, I'm a bloody taxi.
And
like,
then the door opens.
The door opens and says,
Did you know who it
church
was? You didn't know at that point, right?
No.
I did. I said, "Oh, is it Mr. Robot?" And then I heard the voice, and you could see in the reflection. I was like, "Oh my god, it's Tyrell!" I knew
And then
it.
it said church and
Something, yeah.
yeah. And then the camera panned over, and it was Tyrell. So So it's like, we got Tyrell, but we don't know how Darlene
But the
is.
really cool thing as well is Elliot's like freaking out, like,
Yeah.
is he here? Am I seeing him? And
so
then
translation taxi driver, can you hear him? Is there someone with me?
Can you see him? I need you to turn around and they're arguing, and Tyrell's like, calm down, what are you doing?
And they kind of get kicked out of the taxi.
Stop being
it feels
stupid.
like.
Well, Tyrell's like, pull over, and
Yeah.
then they get out.
And
It's like, look, I know you're under a lot of stress, but so am I.
Yeah.
You can't be seen out in the open like
Yeah,
this.
we can't talk.
Let's go.
Let's go, we're close. And he's like, close to what?
Oh, and
He's like,
Dark Army have informed me stage 2 is ready.
Let's go see.
Start of a beautiful friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. I'm guessing that's a reference to something. I don't know what, but... Yeah, but there we go. Tyrell, we got him.
Yeah,
or did
he's
we?
back.
Is he there?
Who knows? Mr. Robot playing a joke on him.
Where's...
To be fair, we've seen Tyrell already.
Yeah.
In his imagination.
Yeah.
In his boot, but...
Oh, that was in the other world.
Yeah,
in the
other
Alf
world that Mr. Robot has put him into.
Yeah.
We've seen Tyrell, so...
Yeah, craziness. But there we go. That was episode 11. One more episode to go. We didn't get any answers to Darlene and Cisco, which I'm not surprised. I did think this or say... I don't know if I said it, but like... We could get episodes where they just don't answer that straight away. But we've got one more episode.
But the weirder thing about it, the fact that we haven't heard anything, Darlene... actually...
What?
I'm just thinking... What?
Go on, spit it out. Come on.
Oh, I was just going to say that in my thought process, I'd imagine Elliot would be her next of kin.
Yeah,
so
but
if she
he
was
wouldn't
in
know
the
by
hospital...
Yeah, but she's probably been arrested at the same time, even if...
Yeah, but your next of kin, if you were in hospital, would still get contacted regardless. But
she's probably...
There's a part of me that is like, the people that they are... I don't imagine, because of hacking and stuff, I imagine they don't actually carry any identification. So she could be in hospital as a Jane Doe.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the thing. They didn't even have each other's numbers saved for ages.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
maybe the hospital doesn't... That's why I was like, I'd imagine if they knew
But who knows?
she was...
What I'm saying is, are they even in hospital?
Are they dead?
No,
Did
they could
get
be
out?
that, or, like I said, she said about an interview, maybe they're arrested.
Yeah.
So...
But I feel like your next of kin... Like, she got shot. She definitely...
Yeah, but at this point, surely Elliot's on their watch list as well.
Yeah.
Why would they just go and tell if there
Yeah.
is a current investigation?
Yeah.
Like, you know?
Yeah. I reckon they don't know who she is. I imagine.
Who
I
knows?
don't think they'd carry ID.
I don't know, but we'll see. We'll find out. We've got one more episode in season 2, and then I don't know what goes on. I can't wait. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, that's a very good episode. There's some really cool shots in there. Really look good.
Like, it's really weird, though, because I kind of feel like... Thinking, like, Breaking Bad, like, we get these episodes that are very... Kind of, like, subtler episodes. Like, I feel like this was a subtler episode out of Mr. Robot. Like... A lot happened, don't get me wrong, and there was moments where I was like, oh.
And there's weird bits. I think it still kept it interesting with like what is going on with this room and these fish and this.
In comparison, when you think of the last episode, that you're like, what the hell? Like,
But
there
that wasn't the
big
last
moment.
I
but
mean, the
it
last
was still
episode
good.
that was only at the end.
Yeah,
like, it wasn't the whole episode.
Yeah. It was a tamer episode of building up for the.
And I've said this
finale.
about shows all the time as well. You need these moments because otherwise it's just like.
But it was still so gripping.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a great show. Great writing, great directing.
I feel like Angela is staring into my soul right now.
Yeah, she's on
Well,
the
she's
phone.
more looking at you, I feel like, than me. You're like directly in front of her.
But yeah, we will be back for the finale next week. I'm very excited. But there we go. Next on this channel, though, is Person of Interest, where we're getting even closer to the end of that season 1 as well. So there we go. But thank you very much for watching. We'll see you then. I'm looking forward to it. What do you want to see next time? What answers do you want?
Darlene.
Tyrell. Darlene. What happened with everything Tyrell related?
Tyrell, I don't feel that invested in as a character.
Well, that's because we haven't seen him.
No, that's what I think.
That's the thing.
I don't feel like he's had
It's
that
more
much.
invested in Elliot and finding out what happened. Yeah,
I think
that's
Tyrell we've seen such small amounts of. Like, obviously it's had high impact, you know, like
I think-
he murdered
no.
someone's
I
wife.
think-
But it's been weird of the bondage. Like, we've not seen him as much as a main character.
I think the investment more is where is Tyrell, what has he done, not him as
a
himself
character. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I don't feel as invested in.
But it's a
I'm
different
like, oh, he's
kind
back. It'd be nice to know what's happening. But I'm like,
it's a different kind of investment than.
Has one of the main characters been shot up? Like, what is going on with that?
I get you.
But is that because
I feel like
the whole Mr. Robot having these two different people, that Mr. Robot is doing more work than Elliot, that maybe Tyrell has been more heavily involved in this whole thing, but we've not seen that part because we've been
that's the
more
thing.
following
That's what I'm saying.
Elliot.
That's what the investment is the more of the like. You don't know what Tyrell's been up to or what's happened with him, so we need to know that. Yeah. There you go.
Gone on a tangent now.
Anyway, see you next time. Bye bye. The problem is now the outro is not stretched out enough because we went back to talking about Mr. Robot. Bye bye. We can't do that. We messed it up.